Joss paper, an offering, a bridge between worlds. For centuries it has connected the living and the dead in a dance of remembrance and reverence. In the heart of bustling cities, tucked away in quiet corners, exist those who deal in these papery testaments to the afterlife, Joss paper sellers. These purveyors of the spiritual realm play a vital, if often overlooked, role in many cultures. Their shops, stacked high with paper replicas of worldly goods, are more than just businesses, they are thresholds, places where the veil between our world and the next thins, where the whispers of spirits mingle with the scent of incense, where the mundane meets the mystical. But this proximity to the spirit world comes at a cost. Joss paper sellers often find themselves at the intersection of the living and the dead, where the line between the two can blur. This constant exposure to the spectral realm opens them up to experiences that are both fascinating and frightening. They become witnesses to the unseen, privy to the whispers of the departed and the chilling tales of their journeys beyond the veil. This is their world, a world where shadows move, objects vanish, and the air hums with unspoken stories. Imagine a marketplace, not one filled with the vibrant cacophony of haggling vendors and bustling crowds, but a place where shadows stretch long and the air hangs heavy with the scent of incense and sandalwood. This is the domain of the Joss paper seller. Their stalls, overflowing with paper effigies of everything from money and clothes to cars and houses, stand as colourful beacons against the encroaching gloom. The air thrums with an unseen energy. A low murmur seems to emanate from the stacks of paper offerings, whispers of gratitude, longing, or perhaps something more sinister. Here, the mundane and the ethereal intertwine. The clatter of a dropped coin echoes like a lost soul's lament. The rustling of paper mimics the whispers of the departed. It's a place where one can almost feel the presence of unseen eyes, where the veil between the living and the dead feels as thin as the paper offerings themselves. This palpable sense of the supernatural is amplified as dusk descends, shadows deepen, and the flickering flames of oil lamps cast dancing shapes upon the walls. The market takes on an ethereal quality. The line between reality and the spectral realm blurs. It is in this liminal space, where the veil is thinnest, that the Joss paper sellers often experience the inexplicable. They light incense sticks, their smoke curling upwards like tendrils reaching for the heavens. In moments of quiet reflection, they ponder the stories behind each paper effigy. Every transaction is more than a mere exchange. It's a bridge between worlds, a silent conversation with the beyond. This market, steeped in history and tradition, holds secrets whispered through generations. As night falls, the Joss paper sellers close their stalls, but the whispers linger, echoing through the empty alleys. Under the moonlight, the market stands still, a silent witness to the countless stories it holds. And as the market fades into darkness, one can't help but feel that the whispers never truly cease. Occupational hazards take on a whole new meaning in the world of the Joss paper seller. Here, danger lurks not in faulty machinery or hazardous materials, but in the unseen energies that permeate their world. Accidents, when they occur, are often attributed to the mischievous, the malevolent, or the merely restless spirits that roam these spiritual marketplaces. A misplaced stack of paper money suddenly toppling, burying a seller in a symbolic avalanche of wealth. A rogue gust of wind scattering ashes meant for ancestral offerings, sending them swirling like angry spirits disturbed. These are but a few of the seemingly innocuous incidents that plague these traders of the afterlife. But there are darker tales, stories whispered among the sellers in hushed tones as they prepare their wares under the watchful gaze of flickering oil lamps. Tales of sudden illnesses that grip with icy claws. Of whispers heard in the dead of night, pronouncements of misfortune or warnings of impending doom. These are not mere accidents, they are omens, pronouncements from a realm beyond our comprehension. A chilling reminder that in this profession, respect for the dead is not just courtesy, it's a matter of survival. Section 4. The Unseen Customer, a Seller's Tale. Old Mrs. Wong, her wrinkled face a map of time spent navigating both the earthly and spiritual realms, recounted her encounter with a chilling calmness. Her eyes, deep and knowing, seemed to hold secrets of the past and whispers of the future. Her stall, a symphony of vibrant colours and intricate paper designs, had stood for generations in the heart of the Joss paper market. Each piece of paper, meticulously crafted, told a story of devotion and tradition passed down through the ages. It was the night before the Hungry Ghost Festival she began, her voice a low thrum against the backdrop of crackling flames from the nearby temple. The festival, a time when the spirits of the departed roamed the earth, added an extra layer of tension to the already charged atmosphere. The air was thick, you could feel it, like a weight pressing down. It was as if the very essence of the night was alive, breathing and watching. The market bustled with last-minute shoppers, their anxieties and prayers mingling with the smoke from incense sticks. The scent of burning incense was almost overpowering, a fragrant cloud that enveloped the market in a mystical haze. A man, tall and shrouded in shadows, approached my stall. His presence was almost otherworldly, a dark silhouette against the flickering lights of the market. He requested paper effigies, but not the usual kind. His voice was a whisper, barely audible over the din of the market, yet it carried a weight that demanded attention. He wanted offerings for a forgotten god, a deity of shadows and whispers. This was no ordinary request. It was steeped in mystery and ancient lore. Mrs. Wong, despite her years of experience, felt a chill course down her spine. It was a sensation she hadn't felt in decades, a primal fear that gripped her heart. He paid, his money cold and damp, and vanished as quickly as it appeared, leaving behind the unsettling scent of damp earth and decay. The money felt like it had been buried underground, unearthed only for this transaction. That night, a fire erupted in the market, consuming stalls and leaving behind a trail of ash and fear. The flames danced wildly, a chaotic ballet of destruction that spared nothing in its path. Mrs. Wong's stall remained untouched, the strange man's offerings eerily intact amidst the devastation. It was as if an invisible barrier had protected her wares, a testament to the power of the unseen customer. Section 5, Whispers in the Smoke, Unexplained Phenomena. The market is a hotbed of paranormal activity, a place where the ordinary and the extraordinary collide in the most unexpected ways. Unexplained phenomena are woven into the very fabric of daily life here, creating an atmosphere thick with mystery and intrigue. Objects vanish and reappear without reason, as if playing a game of hide-and-seek with the living. Tools go missing only to be found carefully placed back in their exact positions, as if returned by an unseen hand, a ghostly caretaker ensuring everything is in order. Flickering shadows dance at the edge of vision, elusive apparitions that vanish when directly observed, leaving one to question their own senses. The air grows heavy with the scent of jasmine, a harbinger of spiritual presence, even when no incense burns, as if the spirits themselves are leaving a fragrant trail. These occurrences, while unsettling, are often dismissed as mere inconveniences, occupational quirks of the profession that straddles the line between worlds, a daily reminder of the unseen forces at play. Whispers abound of phantom footsteps echoing through the empty market at night, of disembodied voices calling out from the darkness, as if the market itself is alive with the echoes of the past. Some sellers speak of seeing translucent figures sifting through the paper offerings, their sorrowful eyes reflecting a deep longing for the world they left behind, a poignant reminder of the thin line between life and death. These stories, passed down through generations of Joss paper sellers, serve as both a cautionary tale and a testament to the ever-present reality of the spirit world, a world that is always just a breath away. They are a reminder that in this profession one is never truly alone, and the veil between the realms is but a whisper-thin memory, a delicate boundary that can be crossed at